Alright guys, yes, our fluency warm-up for today is number bond -9. It is in your practice the Starry Night yellow P book on page number 23. See how I match the colors? Yep, page number 23 in this book. Go ahead and get your book and your pencil and find the correct page. I'm going to put as directed 90 seconds on the clock, and then we will check our work. Let's get the clock. Let's get this clock up and running for 90 seconds. And when the buzzer rings, you stop. On your mark, get set, go! Alright guys, you heard the bell, you heard that. Time is up. Let's go ahead and check our work. Come on. Alright, yes, we're going to go ahead and check our work. If you got it right, give yourself a check and a little tiny yes. If you got it wrong, mark it with an X and keep moving. So let's go. We're going to cross row 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 0. Row 2. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 8, 2, 7, 3. 4, 3, 2, 7, 6. 4, 8, 7, 9, 7. Good job. So count up the number you have correct and write that number in your starburst, and then go ahead and put away your fluency practice book. We'll go slow so you're still checking. You can be checking. And put away your fluency practice book and get out your Learn book with the fields, blue L. We're going to go ahead and get into our lesson and our application problem. Come on. Okay, yes, here we are. As stated, we are in our Learn Blue Trim Fields of Flowers. They look like flowers. I don't know. Fields of Flowers book. Let's find out. Ah, yes, it says right here on the back. On the cover, Vincent van Gogh, so he's the artist. Flower beds in Holland, 1883. Oil on canvas on wood. Oh, so yeah. These are flower beds in Holland, circa 1883, as depicted by Vincent van Gogh. So now we know. Alright, so in this book, with the blue and the L, turn to page number 169. The digits are 169 to locate your application problem. And I'm going to read the problem, and then you're going to pause and we'll try and work it out for just about 3 minutes, and then we can work it through together. Taylor and her sister Riley each got 4 books from the library. Then Riley went back in and checked out another book. How many books do Taylor and Riley have together? Draw and label a number bond to show the parts of the books Taylor took out and the part that Riley took out. Write a statement to share your answer. So yes, pause and work it through, and then we will work together. Alright, so with this problem, I actually want us to start with the picture. Okay? So we know there's two sisters, Taylor, Riley. And we know that each got 4 books, so that's 4 for Taylor, 4 for Riley. Let's draw. Am I drawing books or circles? Circles to represent books. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for Taylor. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Riley. Let's keep reading. Then Riley went back and checked out another book. What do I need to do to depict that Riley now has another book? Correct. I need to draw another circle for Riley. Riley starts with R. And I'm going to scribble this one in so we know that that is linked with our next piece of information. Now, the question, the actual question we're being asked, the sentence that ends in a question mark, says, how many books do Taylor and Riley have together? That together lets you know I'm putting Riley's books and Taylor's books together. I need my parts to make my whole. Okay? So let us go to our number bond step. So our whole and our parts. Now, how many books does T. Taylor have? Correct, she has 4 books. And how many books does Riley have? Riley has 5 books. Excellent. So if Riley has 5 and Taylor has 4, notice what I did there. I switched them because if you remember the commutative property of addition, I can flip-flop my parts to make the easiest problem. Which part is going to be easier to count on from? Starting with Riley's 5, that complete group of 5, because 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. How many books do Taylor and Riley have together? 9. Good job. So yes, even though we started with Taylor's 4, and then Riley's 4 and 1 more, when it's time to make our addition sentence, we're going to start with the bigger part in this case, because as we've learned in our previous strategies, that's the easier number sentence, starting with whole groups of things that we know, groups of 5, groups of 10, groups that are easier to manipulate, count on, work with. So the answer to the question, how many books do Taylor and Riley have together? They have 9 books. Remember, word problem needs a word answer. If you don't have the number of the object and the object you're counting, then your answer is wrong. You need both pieces of information to get full credit. 9 books. They have 9 books. Okay? Alright, so this, yes, was addition, and as promised today, we are going to start looking into some subtraction problems. Okay? So we're going to start with what we know to build to what we don't know. Now, we've already established that in using a number bond, you can write 4 different addition sentences. Correct? Part plus part equals whole, whole equals part plus part. You can pick and choose which part you put where. So, today I have a story for you about some little bears, okay? And I highly recommend you get your whiteboard for this portion because it will help you as you're keeping up with me, okay? Alright, let me find this story. Once upon a time, 4 little bears were playing tag in the forest. Some more bears came over. In the end, there were 6 little bears playing tag in the woods. So, 4 bears are playing tag. Some more came over, and in the end, there were 6 bears. All right? So let's review the strategy of counting on to solve this. So we're going to write a number sentence and a number bond. So in this number bond, let's do number bond first. What would the number 6, as you see 5, 6 represent? Is 6 a part or is 6 the whole? Excellent. 6 is the whole. 6 is all the bears. Good. And how many bears were playing at the beginning? How many were there at the beginning of the group? 4. So 4 is one part or one group of bears. And then some more joined. That is our mystery. Now granted, we've solved the mystery, but just taking a half a step back, we have a mystery, correct? Okay, good job. So let's write the addition sentence that matches this. 4 plus blank is equal to 6. Yes? Good. And as we figured out, that blank can be filled in by the number 2. What we're going to look at today is using this information to subtract. If we start with all of the bears, the whole, subtraction always starts with the whole, and take away the part we know, we will see the part we don't know. Let's look at that. So, 6 bears. Let's group together the 4 who were playing at the beginning. These 4 were there. So 6, 4 bears are playing at the beginning, and some more came along. How many more? It's under your bear, sorry. 2 more. Okay, so that was 6 bears were playing minus the 4 that were there from the morning is equal to the bears that came later. And the number of bears that came later, we said, was 2. So let's read this number sentence. 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. So when we're adding, we're putting parts together. When we're subtracting, we're starting with the whole and we're taking away a part to find a missing part. In this case, the missing part is the 2 bears that came in the afternoon. In this case, the missing part was the 2 bears that came in the afternoon. So 4 plus blank equals 6 is the same as 6 minus 4 equals blank. These all come from this same number bond. So with this number bond, we have addition and subtraction. Note that with subtraction, we have whole minus part equals the other part. Whereas with addition, we have part plus part is equal to whole. So with subtraction, we start with the whole. Okay, let's do some additional examples. Now, you did not have this one in your book anywhere. This came out of my book. But what you do have in your Succeed homework, is it the Succeed? Yeah, the Succeed homework book, the picture with the bedroom, is the rest of the problems we're going to practice with. So in that Succeed book, the Succeed S book, this one is another Van Gogh painting. It's called The Bedroom at Arliss, 1889. So yeah, it's a bedroom, another by Vincent Van Gogh. And Starry Night, that's on your Fluency book. I know that's Van Gogh. Okay, so in the book, on page number 105, is where you can find these problems. So, in this book, on page 105, so open the book, let's see, flowers and balloons, flowers and balloons. Okay, and remember what we said about with subtraction, we start with the whole. We start with the whole, okay? Okay. Let's read the problem. 6 flowers bloomed on Monday. Some more bloomed on Tuesday. Now there are 8 flowers. How many flowers bloomed on Tuesday? Now, if you'll notice, what they've provided for us is addition and subtraction sentence frames. So they're setting us up to fill in the numbers for the addition and subtraction sentence. The reason we're doing it this way is because you're already familiar with adding with some more, some left, with a part that you don't know. And that's what we're going to continue as we transition into subtraction. We're going to take these parts we don't know and move them from here to here. We're going to consistently move the part we don't know from here to here. Okay? So let's go back to the question and fill in our number bond and then work with our picture to solve the problem. Alright, 6 flowers bloomed on Monday. Some more bloomed on Tuesday. Now there are 8 flowers. So we know that we discovered that there are 8 flowers. We know 6 bloomed on Monday. We know some more bloomed on Tuesday. That's what we're trying to find out. 6 bloomed on Monday, some more bloomed on Tuesday. Let us write, because that's what we're familiar with, the addition sentence to match what we currently know. So 6 flowers bloomed on Monday plus some more bloomed on Tuesday is equal to 8 flowers total. It's equal to 8 flowers total. And if you'll notice in our picture, we're starting with the whole. The whole is given because we are subtracting. And when we subtract, we start with the whole. Alright, so our whole here shows 8. Let's group those 6 flowers. Let's put a circle around the 6 and label them for Monday. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to throw an M in here to know that those are the 6 for Monday, which means the flowers not in my circle must be the flowers for Tuesday. So let's go ahead and circle them and label them with a letter T. These are the flowers that bloomed on Tuesday. Can we solve the missing part? Do we now know how many flowers bloomed on Tuesday? We can, we will, and we do know. Let's make up a subtraction sentence that shows how we illustrate it in our picture. We said we started with the whole of 8 flowers. We took away or made a group or a part. We made a part. We drew to make a part showing Monday's flowers, which was 6. So 8 minus 6 is equal to, we then circled to indicate what were the number of flowers on Tuesday. How many flowers did we say bloomed on Tuesday? 2. Good job. So 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. 6 plus 2 is equal to blank. In our number bond, 6 and 2 are the parts, 8 is the whole. So 6 and 2 come together to make 8. 8, if we take a part of 6 away, we're left with 2. It's all coming from the same number bond. So now to answer the question, how many flowers bloomed on Tuesday, because it's still a word problem? 2 flowers bloomed on Tuesday. 2 flowers bloomed on Tuesday. Let's keep going. Still on page 105 in that book, we're going to question number 2. Below are the balloons that Mom bought. She bought 4 balloons for Bella, and the rest of the balloons were for Jim. How many balloons did she buy for Jim? Okay, we are given the number of balloons she bought for Bella as 4. Let's go ahead and put that part in our number bond and in our addition sentence. We're also told that below are the balloons that Mom bought. So pictured here is all the balloons that Mom bought, which means that this picture represents our whole. We will not add any additional balloons. This is all the balloons. So let's count to find out what our whole is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that means Mom bought 9 balloons. Let's indicate our whole in our number bond and our whole in our addition sentence. Now, we have the information. Below the balloons that Mom bought, we said it was 9. She bought 4 for Bella, that's the known part. And then the rest were for Jim. So she split the group of balloons into 4 for Bella, and some, or the rest, for Jim. That lets you know we have a mystery on our hands. Let's indicate our mystery. And indicate our mystery. So 4 plus is equal to 9. 4 plus is equal to 9. Alright, so let's use our picture to illustrate what we're going to do to solve this. We know that there are 9. Let's group off Bella's balloons that we already know about. 1, 2, 3, 4, capital B, Bella. Those are Bella's balloons. So we had 9, and we put a group for Bella aside. The rest of the balloons are for Jim. The rest, okay? So that means we can circle and group together the rest of these balloons and label them with a capital J because they belong to Jim. So, as we did with this picture, let's make it into a subtraction sentence. Take away. Split the groups up, starting with the whole. We started with the 9 balloons that Mom bought. We grouped together and set aside 4 for Bella. And then we will count to find out how many are left for Jim. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that tells us that 9 balloons minus 4 balloons is equal to 5 balloons. Which also tells us that 4 balloons plus 5 balloons is equal to 9 balloons. Which also tells us that if my whole is 9 for these balloons, the parts that I'm splitting them into 2 groups are 4 and 5. And if I have 9 balloons and I put 4 of them into one group, then the other group of balloons will be 5. The answer to the question becomes, Mom bought Jim 5 balloons. Mom bought Jim 5 balloons. So you see how I'm taking my whole and I'm breaking it down into parts. I'm starting with the whole in order to subtract. Alright, so we're going to proceed. We're going to do the back side of this same page. Okay? Not really page, sheet of paper. So the back side of the same sheet of paper, numbered 106. So literally, turn, don't break anything, turn the page. This time, I'm dropping everything, don't worry. The picture is not given, and that's fine. So I'm going to read the problem to you, and then put the batteries back in my room. Missy buys some cupcakes and 2 cookies. Now she has 6 desserts. How many cupcakes did she buy? Okay, let's set up with our whole because we're starting with our whole in order to create these subtraction problems, correct? Alright, it tells us that now she has 6 desserts. So let's draw circles to represent her 6 desserts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. That's all the desserts. There's no more. There's no more, there's no less, there's 6 of them. Okay? Going to our number bond, Missy buys some cupcakes and 2 cookies. Now she has 6 desserts. How does this become an addition sentence right now? In the order that the information is given, it would be some cupcakes, plus 2 cookies is equal to 6 desserts. Alright, try that for just a moment and see if you can figure out the missing part. The missing part. Alright, good job. You're doing great. Okay, so let's look at our problem. Missy buys some cupcakes and 2 cookies. Now she has 6 desserts. How many cupcakes did she buy? Okay, let's group from the 6 desserts. Let's group the part we know, which is the 2 cookies. And then we'll find out how many cupcakes. So let's group our 2 cookies together. And cookies and cupcakes start with the same letter. So we will use a K for cookies. Just so, because cookies and cupcakes start with the same letter, and I want us to make sure that we see their different parts. So 6 desserts, we grouped together the 2 cookies, the rest are cupcakes. So let's group together our cupcakes. Our cupcakes, we're going to label them with a P, so for something to be different, because cookies and cupcakes do start with the same letter. Okay? Now, making this picture match a number sentence. We had 6 desserts, we sectioned off the 2 cookies, and we counted that we were left with 1, 2, 3, 4 cupcakes. We have 4 cupcakes, which tells us that the sum cupcakes is 4. So 4 cupcakes plus 2 cookies equals 6 desserts. The number bond, the parts of 4 and 2 come together to make 6. The whole of 6, if you take out 2, you're left with 4. You see they're all working together from part, whole to whole, part, working together. All right, we have one more to do. Jim invited 9 friends to his party. 3 friends arrived late, but the rest came early. How many friends came early? All right, let's draw to show his 9 friends. Okay, he has 9 friends. Good job. All right, so he invited 9 friends to his party. 3 friends arrived late, but the rest came early. So 9 friends, 3 arrived late, the rest came early. So I'm seeing our sentence frame for addition. So you know, 3 friends arrived late plus however many friends came early equals 9 friends at his party. 9 is still our whole, 3 is a part, and we have a missing part. Let us make groups of his 9 friends at the party. 3 are late, the rest are early. So let's group off the 3 capital L late friends, and then we will write a number sentence to match that. So 9 friends at the party minus 3 late friends equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 friends. 6 friends who were on time. So 9 minus 3 is equal to 6 friends. 3 friends late plus 6 friends early is equal to 9 friends at his party. 9 friends split into a group of 3, taking away a group of 3 leaves us with a group of 6. So answer this, how many friends came early? 6 friends came early. And y'all let me walk away with a blank up here. Missy bought 4 cupcakes. Missy bought 4 cupcakes. Okay, so like I said, we're using the addition we know to introduce the subtraction that's unfamiliar. And what we're doing, we're starting with the whole, we're taking a known part, and we're finding the other part. Okay? All right, so that is the makeup of our work today. What happens from here is that you will do your problem set in the Blue Learn book. It starts on page 171. It's front and back, so flip it so you can do the front and the back. So like I said, stop what you're doing. Do not click ahead to the next slide. The video is ending. Do your problem set for about 10 minutes, and then click next in this Nearpod to get to your exit ticket so you can complete this word problem, number bond, number sentence to find out Rich bought blank cans. We're going to find out about cans of soda for this one. And when you're done, make sure you click submit so that I can see your work. But until next time, bye!